Alright, so got this quad off of Craigslist. Did a nice trade for it. It is a 2000, I believe it is. It's a 2000 Polaris Xpedition 425. Plastics were in good shape. I got the rack assembly, which, I mean, it's kind of beat up, but whatever. And the bumper here with the headlamps. Oh, that was torn apart for a specific reason. I got this thing, and it didn't have a, it didn't run, didn't really have spark. Look at that. Snowing in April in New Jersey. Anyway. So, anyway, I got this thing. And it was pretty much, the airbox was taken off. The carburetor was taken off. I didn't really know much about this bike when I first initially got it, other than the fact that it cranked over. It's about all I knew. So, did a trade for some tools and PlayStation 3 and a few other things. Things that weren't really worth much to me, and this, if I was able to get it running, would have been worth much more. I mean, I have the seat, I have all the plastics, like I said, even the front, and it's just got to be put back together. But like I said, it was kind of dismantled when I got it, and I was kind of worried that I was going to have issues. Well, I did end up having issues. Number one, the carburetor was completely disgusting. Had to clean it out. The fuel pump, which is right over here, I actually still need to tighten it up. It's still kind of loose. Let me turn the gas off. I did start this thing, but we will get to that later. So I had to clean out the petcock. I had to clean out the lines coming out of the tank. Had to clean out the fuel pump. Had to clean out the carburetor. Anything that had fuel running through it, I had to clean. Once I got all that squared away, before I even put it back on, I said, okay, let me check for some spark. I pulled the boot off, put it against the motor, no spark at all whatsoever. I'm like, great. Now, luckily, on this quad, the only problem I had with this was the pickup coil actually came unplugged, and I was able to plug it back in and got a spark again. This here, what I did was, there's a CDI box right here. And I followed the black wire, which comes right here. I unplugged that, checked to see if I had spark, and I did. So I traced these ground wires all the way up to the handlebars, nothing wrong up there. And I traced all the way back to the back. That's where I found my ground problem. It was back there, where the battery hooks up. So I fixed the grounding problem, hooked the carburetor back up, cranked it a few times, turn the key on here. It would help if I put it in the run position. I'm still kind of learning how to use this thing. 562 miles. Well, 562 and a half. So anyway, you can pull start it, or you can electric start it. I still have to change the oil and whatnot, flush all that stuff out because Lord knows how old the oil is. That's it.